Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brant and I'm ready to talk to you about only good comics. This time we're talking about Nocterra issue number 12 by Snyder and Tony S. Daniel. This series is back after a slight hiatus. We got the first volume, which was those first 11 issues, and then there was a couple of one-shots, I believe. I know there was at least one. There was the Blacktop Bill special, and I think there was another one. But now we're back with a brand new arc, brand new direction, and as we start off, Emery, which is Val's little brother, is now the leader of Sundog Convoy, and he is taking charge and taking them, trying to still get them to Eos, which is this somewhat mythical place, but they've actually discovered that it's real, where they can be safe from the shades, these monstrous beings that came, and humans were turned into them as well when the darkness fell and the sun disappeared. And last arc we found out that they had like this master, and they were like this alien race that kind of lived in a different dimension, and now they bled over because of the darkness and everything, and now they're trying to take over. And Val, as far as Sundog Convoy knew, had supposedly died. Of course, we as the readers know that instead she was transformed into one of these, like Blacktop Bill, where her body is covered in this complete black substance that makes her kind of invisible to the shades and be connected with them in a way. But Sundog Convoy did not know that at first. But in this issue, they do reunite, and they do continue to set out towards Eos, and now they have to deal with a new old villain. And not to give too much away about the issue, but it was really good. It was great to have Nocterra back in the rotation, back with new issues, and not just the one-shots, which were okay, but they weren't as good as the main series. And now that we had this complete change to Val, and now Emery is still in charge of Sundog Convoy, and you know, they've lost people, but they still have their tight-knit group. They have the granddaughter, I think it was granddaughter of one of the guys that created the scientific formula that caused all this to begin with, and so she's got all this in her head, and now they're learning more secrets about Eos and what this place actually is and how long it has been in development in this issue, which was really interesting to find that this way predates everything that happened with the darkness and everything. I mean, this has been a very long time that this compound of Eos has been in development, almost like they were preparing for something, and maybe there are more secrets that are going to come out as the story progresses. And there's a new kind of shade too, and somebody leading the shades now, which, you know, causes some problems. And you're gonna see like Val and this other enemy on even footing ground now, right? So it's gonna be an interesting showdown between Sundog Convoy and the Shades, and that's kind of where we leave off with this issue as we go forward into the rest of the arc, which, again, great to have this book back, and great to start on such a strong issue. We get the same kind of storytelling, the inner monologue, but this time it's from Emery, and kind of, you know, bouncing back and forth, learning, you know, one moment in time in his past, and learning kind of how he discovered his passion for fixing things and mechanics and science and all that stuff. And that was an interesting story as well, and it kind of speaks to kind of the trauma that he's been facing way before the darkness ever fell, and all the things that have happened in his life that have kind of shaped him into the person that he is now. And he's still connected to the Shades too, because, you know, if you remember from the first arc, he was starting to change, and so he's got this connection as well. So him and Val now have a deeper connection between them as well. So a lot of interesting little threads in this. Great character work with specifically Emery and Val in this issue, and more Emery than anybody. But like nice little moments between some of the other characters, some of the other drivers and stuff, just kind of pointing to their personalities and stuff. And as we know from the first arc, we got to know some of the drivers and some of the crew and stuff in different flashbacks and little info dumps, but done so in an interesting way to where we're learning their story from their perspective, and I thought that was an interesting way to do it, and I'm sure that's going to continue going forward. So love the new direction for this. That's still the same path, but we've got different things going on, different dynamics, different power dynamics and all that stuff, so it keeps the book fresh but still keeps that overarching plot driving forward, no pun intended. And yeah, this is just a great book. It's a gorgeous book to look at, beautiful artwork all the way through, and yeah, I'm just glad Nocterra is back. And if you have not checked out Nocterra yet, you should do it. I think it's a fantastic book. I love every issue. I don't think there's been a single issue that I was like disappointed with, except for like I said, the one shots in between weren't quite as strong, but they were still filling in gaps and getting you to learn characters like Black Dog Bill and seeing his motivation and all that stuff. So it was definitely important for the overall story. If you're somebody that likes to get to know every angle of a story, then that is a really good book as well. Nice supplement to the main series, which, you know, also again, it gave you something in between the arcs, so you weren't just left, you know, with months with nothing. You still had something. And but now we are back and we're monthly, and we've got a new issue coming out in a few weeks, and I'm excited that Nocterra is back. So there you go. And if you like Nocterra, leave me a comment. Let me know why you like it, what you like about it. If you like this issue, I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. And while you're there, please give a thumbs up to this video. Hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss any content on this channel. And of course, you can follow me across social media at Only Good Comics. So with that said, I'll be back with you next time to talk about Only Good Comics. Until then, take care. Bye.